Hey guys, welcome to my first Q&A video. Alright, so let me start off by saying I am indeed sick. I have been for a while now, and it's been killer this year. Like, being sick is overrated for me this year. Like, seriously, I can't seem to defeat it. But, anyways, to the questions. My first question was from Facebook. Jordy Bear Stone asked, what is your favorite makeup you now own or have owned in the past? Well, I'm going to answer both. My favorite one as of right now is NYX eyeshadow base in white, and it's just a little white cream eyeshadow base, which mine has some like concealer and stuff mixed in with it, but pretty much you put a thin layer on over your eye before you put your eyeshadow on, and it makes it A, easier to blend your shadows, and B, it gives makes your shadows like more bright and makes them pop more. You can also use like cheap like concealers, like light shaded concealers, or like this is a hard candy palette, concealer palette I got from Walmart for like $8, and it also does the same thing as NYX, it's just not white. However, this does work too. My old favorite cosmetic makeup that I've owned was by Max Factor, and it was called the MAC Pan Stick, I believe. And I'm pretty sure, anyways, that it was supposed to be used as a concealer, but I used it as like an all-over cover-up, and then I just powdered over it. It gave the most amazing finish ever. Like, best product I've ever used in my entire life. Unfortunately, I don't think they sell it anymore because I can't find it anywhere. So, that being said, question number 2 is from Tara Tantrum from Facebook. Now, I know Tara pretty well. She lives in the same town. So, Tara, you asked, what type of makeup do I need to prevent creasing? Simple and cheap solution. Any kind of cheap face primer you can find, which Walmart, here where we live, sells Hard Candy Sheer Envy face primer for, I think, either $6 or $8. It looks just like this. They also have it in, like, Luminous or something like that. But, this is a really good product. You put it on before you put your cover up and powder on. And it prevents creasing, it prevents, like, oily skin, all that good, nasty stuff. So yeah, simple, easy solution, cheap, good stuff, right here. My third question was also from Facebook, from Allie Johnston, whom I also know pretty well. She asked, do you plan on pursuing a career in makeup, such as becoming a makeup artist or doing celebrity makeup? In the beginning, yes. I did. And I still would like to pursue a makeup career, just not as extravagant as going to like celebrity makeup or anything like that. Just working for photo shoots and photographers would be just fine with me. Something simple. But as for right now, I'm taking life one step at a time, and I'll get there. So, to answer your question, yes and no. Cody Riot Love from Twitter asked, I want to look 10 years younger. Can it be done? With cosmetics, like, or makeup? I don't think so. Not that I know of anyways. I don't think so. I mean, if you go and get plastic surgery, I'm sure it can be done, Cody. Sarah Mayfield from Facebook also asked, I have dark circles under my eyes. How do I get rid of them? Now, I don't know if you mean permanently or if you mean, like, conceal them. So I'm just going to go with conceal because I don't know of any permanent, like, non-surgical procedures to get rid of dark circles. I mean, there's stuff on TV and whatever, but I personally am out of my favorite concealer, which is by Hard Candy, and it's called Glamouflage. If you have a Hard Candy store, or if you have a Walmart and they sell Hard Candy, the Glamouflage concealer is super cheap, and it is super, super, super good. Like, I've never used a concealer like it. It's super thick, it gives great coverage, and it's at a good price. It covers my dark circles, so I suggest that. One of my friends, Kelsey McDonald, asked, what is your favorite underwear? Well, my favorite underwear would have to be, I'd say American Eagle briefs. I own a pair in like every color. And as far as I know, like, that's the only good kind of like name brand underwear we have in this town. So that would be my favorite. I also have more questions, so just bear with me a minute. Okay, Andrew Martz asked, what are your life goals, and do you have a plan of action to obtain them? If so, what is your plan, and what can those who care about your future do to help you obtain such goals? Well, my goals in life are pretty simple, really. I just want to be successful. I want to be on my own. Like right now, I live with my parents, so things get rough. Being successful is my main thing, and it doesn't even have to be like in the makeup industry. Like I just enjoy doing makeup, wearing makeup. That can just be like a side thing for me, honestly. Just like if I can get into even just doing something simple like being a bank teller, I'd be satisfied. Just something to get out of my parents' house and be on my own. What can people do to help obtain these goals? Just let me do me. Seriously, like, don't get involved. Mind your business. Leave me alone. Like, stand behind me and support me. Accept me for me. And let me go about my life doing things the way I want to do them. Don't rush me into things. Quentin Embley asked, what is the best makeup to use? That can be answered in many different ways. I personally don't feel like waiting 12 days to get my cover-up, so I don't order from MAC, but I do know MAC has unlimited access to like the best facial products ever, or so I've heard. Like, I've never used them, so I don't know. So, that being said, my cheap alternative solutions to getting flawless coverage at a decent price would probably be use your hard candy concealer, for one. It's cheap, it's effective, it's great. Use your face primer from Hard Candy, and don't even waste your money on the Hard Candy Just Face It cover up because it sucks. It really, really does. This is the one product from Hard Candy that I don't like. So don't even bother with it. But Physicians Formula has some great powders. I just use like any kind of cheap cover up right now. I'm using this Olay Simply Ageless cover up is what I'm using. I got it on sale for $4 to originally $17. So great. Always keep your eye out in the makeup section because there's always some kind of sale going on. Grab it and go because we all know, listen, we're not all made of money, and mix your makeups if you have to. Fuck what everyone else says. I use all kinds of different makeup. Like, don't limit yourself because you'll come to find that if you mix makeups, you're probably going to get a better result than if you use the same brand all the time. So, cheap and effective way for face coverage. I use this with after I put on my face primer from Hard Candy and my concealer. And then I use this, and then I just use a translucent powder, which I can't seem to find right now, and I don't know who makes this. I believe it's L'Oreal Hydra Perfecti translucent powder. And then I do my contouring, of course. So that's the answer to that. Now, Cora Rest asked, what do you think about what our president is doing for our country? Now, people, those of you that know me, I'm not a big politics person. I didn't even vote for our president, really, so I really could give two fucks what he does. If I cared that much, I would have voted, but my personal intake is this country has been destroyed by numerous other presidents, so him coming into it, he can't fix everything in a year. It's impossible. So I'm just gonna vote. He's going places, finally. Like, finally this country is going somewhere. But other than that, I don't follow politics. I usually keep my opinions to myself because it's not worth the fight and argument either way. And, yeah, that's it for my Q&A, I guess. Hopefully next time I'll get a few more questions, though. So, watch out on my Facebook, and I will put a link to my Facebook, my Tumblr, and my Twitter in the description box below. So, keep in touch.